Okay, folks, James McCormick here with Digging History, and went out today, got a little bit of digging, got my, just got this hat in the mail today, folks. Actually, I got it a couple of days ago, but check it out right here. So, I'm a big supporter of Goodyear tires, American made, and this is obviously from the Goodyear farm tires, and also, it's made by Titan. I used to live in Union City, Tennessee. There was a Goodyear plant there, employed a lot of folks back in the day, and obviously Goodyear comes from Ohio. So I'm from West Virginia, but there are next door neighbors, and I support them. And I say buy the product. Great, great product. Been around a long, long time. Many military vehicles, wheeled vehicles use the Goodyear tire. And if it's good enough for our military, it's good enough for me. So went out digging today. I found some really cool stuff. So I was going to give up, but man, I'm glad I didn't. So I got out and I found some Civil War stuff. And there's some things here that I really don't know what they are. I'm going to need some help identifying. Found a really cool, I'll just go ahead and show you this now. It's and it's hard to see it, but this is a 1900 V-nickel. I think I got it upside down. It's so hard to tell. Oh, okay, here it is. So here it is. It's right side up, and you can see the numbers on the bottom, and you can see the stars. It's in really bad shape. I'll try to clean it up a little bit more with a toothpick, but there's really not a whole lot you can do with it. I got it to where I can read the date, and it's 1900, so 1900. Really cool, 120-year-old coin right there, and that goes into the collection. Found some new money. I found a quarter and 3 pennies right here. So that goes into the kids' piggy bank. And I enjoy doing that. I found this really cool piece of glass. This is like an amber glass. It's huge. And I know there's some more of this up there. So this month's Digging History is all about ferries, riverways, and areas around the river. So I was in Charleston. Look at that, how cool that is. See how the light shines through it? Very old glass. So today I was on the Canal River in Charleston, West Virginia. So that's where I was at. Found a mixture of stuff, Civil War, some not Civil War. Found this really cool pocket watch out there. Check it out. You don't generally find both of these together. I found this, and about 100 feet away, I found this on the bottom of the hill. So this is broken and, obviously was thrown out. But, this is a turn of the century timepiece, so it was a nice little pocket watch. Cool find. Two harmonica reeds, a smaller one, and a larger one, and they're not in really good shape, but this one's cool because it still has the nails in it. So I always like finding that stuff, those personal items like that. They really stand out as something significant. Another item, not Civil War time period, is this little tag, and on this tag I can only make out W and the number 21. So it looks like a WA or a WS. It's in really bad shape, but it's obviously a coin or a tool coin, something like that. I found this broken lock. So this is a Jawhan. It's Jawhan, and I'm going to look this thing up because this is a pretty old a little lock, probably used to lock up somebody's cabinets or whatever, but you can see where the key went in, and that was really cool. I found this rivet. Now this rivet is neat because it's bent, and these rivets were in the middle of big pieces of leather, so probably off some horse bridle gear, or it could be something else, but this is a rivet commonly found around Civil War camps. I found this 1900s section of looked like a small wind-up clock. And I found some more gears and stuff, and I'm not going to bore you with those, but but I have some more clock gears. So I got out, found a 3-ring fired bullet. Didn't think it was. I thought it was a round ball until I started digging and cleaning. And when you dig and you clean, you can see down here at the bottom where that was the bottom of the 3-ring bullet. This looks like a Williams cleaner. I think this was a Williams cleaner bullet that was fired just because of the size of the hole that's in there. So yes, this is 100% a Williams cleaner Civil War bullet. Fired probably during the Battle of Charleston, the area that I was at. So I need some help identifying some of these things. So I found this. Now this is like a crane. Now when I looked at this, this really looks like something that came off of the pommel end of possibly a knife or a saber, because where I found this was about 50 yards down from this. Now, you look at this, you think, well, what in the world is that? You know what that is. That is a throat for either a bayonet or a small sword. I'm going to go with the Zouave bayonet because I cleaned this up a little bit and I can't really mess with it, but I can see that it was attached to leather, and you can tell that because of the little hole that's there. And then looking at some of the design on it, it looks exactly like the throat piece off of a Zouave bayonet. And this piece actually come out of it. So this is a telltale sign. You know, this is the spring that was in there that locked your knife in, so it didn't just come flying out. So this was inside of here, like this, okay? And so the blade went in here, and it you know, you had to pull it out. So there it is. That's definitely Civil War era. You know, I'm almost 100% certain it's Zouave. This right here, though, I think came off of the end of a knife, or it could have been, because it looks like a goose, you know, this could have been a carving knife. You know, this thing's almost big enough to be a handle all in itself, but I don't think that it was. I think that the handle was here. And you know, this right here was probably a decorative piece, and probably somebody used this to carve the goose with. And next to it, I found this knife. Now, I cleaned this up a little bit because I was really trying to find some marks. There are no marks on it. This could be silver. I have to, because the silver started to come through just really quickly, and you know, usually if it's stainless steel, it would be marked stainless steel. This is too old to be stainless steel. This is way too old. Doing a little research, soldiers sometimes carried a silver, you know, especially an officer would have carried, you know, silverware. Literally, that's what they called it, silverware, because it was silver. So a knife, a spoon, and a fork. So there you go. And I found this really cool construction hatchet hammer. These were kind of common. This is what they used to unload and unpackage crates, probably from the 20s or the 30s. I'm going to do a little more research on it, see if I can get one of my buddies to put this in their electrolysis and clean it up. Found another wedge. These were commonly used to split rails. So this is 100+ years old. I mean, about everything I found was that old. And then I found, you know, a little widget here, a little screw. You know, it could have went to anything. I was hoping there was some writing on it, but there's no writing on it. And a key. So, outside of that, that was the finds today, and I found a lot of junk, and I got to see Corbett today. We was out, we linked up over at the park there, and so that's it. So this is some of the artifacts from the Inland Waterway excursion today near the Canal River in Charleston, West Virginia. So keep watching. on digging history, and we will be bringing you some really cool stuff. This by far was the best find today for me. You might not think that, but this is from a Zoov bayonet. 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. So, God bless and have a good evening.